All right, this morning in studio, we're glad to be joined by Mary Berg. Mary is Livestock Environmental Management Area Specialist with NDSU Research Center. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning.
How's your morning going so far?
Awesome. I love this time of year. Nice, cool morning. That's my favorite.
Yes, I agree. Fall's, or coming up on fall, I guess. So good time of year. So thanks, Mary, for joining us. Also, Dion Schaff is in studio. Dion is the Foster County Soil Conservation District Manager. Good morning, Dion.
Good morning.
How you doing?
A little shocked when I realized you're right. We're already coming up on fall. I'm not done with summer yet.
Yeah, another one went by fast again. Well,
Yeah.
not done yet, but it's coming. All right, well, thanks, Dion, for joining us here. Mary, you're up first.
All right.
So,
I am here today to chat a little bit about manure, which is my job. So we're going to start out with Nutrient Management Day. Nutrient Management Day is all about managing our nutrients, and more specifically managing manure. And so on August 29th, that's a Tuesday, August 29th from 10 to 3 out at the Carrington REC, we are going to host what we call Nutrient Management Day. And so basically it's a program based all around, this year we're actually focusing on manure, compost, and how it affects the soil. And so we're going to start out with just a quick overview of our livestock unit, so the animals making the poo for us, and give you just a quick overview of what we do there. We'll talk about some pen management issues with folks bringing calves in maybe a little earlier than usual, or maybe bringing their cow herds in due to the drought and lack of hay. We're going to have cattle in the lots sooner and longer, and so we want to make sure that we're managing those pen surfaces. So we'll touch on that briefly. As always, we'll have our composting demonstration. So people love to come out and watch that compost turner work, and so we'll do that, and we'll talk about the basics of compost and how to create that. And then new this year, I went a little crazy, and yesterday I buried some tidy whiteys, and so we are going to dig those out in a month, and we're going to go ahead and look at how the microbes and the soil actually break down and work together to decompose things. Okay. And so what better way than tidy whiteys?
Well, you know exactly what they looked like when you started.
It should be pretty fun. And then we're actually going to end with Paul DeVort. Paul DeVort is going to, from NRCS here in Foster County, he's going to talk about manure's role in soils. And so really he's going to then take my microbes and their decomposition, and he's going to combine that with soil and just talk about how the manure and compost can give better characteristics and structure to our soil, and then how that can benefit both our crop and livestock producers in the long term. So that's going to be Nutrient Management Day. Like I said, August 29th. Registration is open as of yesterday, and so you can just go ahead and register. If you go to my website, it's www.ag.ndsu.edu/LEM. So that's how you can find us, or you can just call the center, because that's a long one to remember. And if you're driving, I hope you're not writing it down. So you can always just give us a call at the center and say, hey, we want to register. How do we do that?
And that's open to everybody?
Everybody, yep.
Okay.
Yep, for sure. We typically have both crop and livestock producers there. We usually have some crop consultants. And then we also have some SCD folks, NRCS, and other extension. And so, yep, really open to everybody. We really like to get that group together and just have an open discussion about what's going on with manure and soil and our crops and how they're all working together. So the last 2 years have been awesome, and I'm really looking forward to this one too.
Okay. Then you also wanted to chat about manure hauling, right?
Yeah. So the other thing, besides burying stuff, we work with manure haulers. And so I've been chatting with my manure haulers a little bit, and they've said they're not super busy right now, and they're a little concerned with this weather about how things are going to shake out for them. And so I just want to remind people to don't forget to call and schedule with those guys. It's super important to haul your manure. I know that this time of year you're thinking we have to harvest. It is dry outside. Mary, that is the bottom of our list. But really, I do want to encourage you to just go ahead and think about what if you don't haul your manure? So you don't haul it, you don't have those extra nutrients. Those nutrients are laying in your pens doing nothing for you. And next year it's going to cost you twice as much to haul it, if not a little bit more, because everything goes up. And so I just really encourage you that if you have questions about sampling your manure, sampling your soil, why to haul it, who to contact to haul that manure, I have all that info for you. Give me a call.
All right. Awesome. Thanks, Mary.
Yep, and the phone number, 652-2951. So we're just at the center, 652-2951. Call and ask anything about manure.
All right. All right. Thanks, Mary. And then Dion, you have some stuff for us too, right?
Okay, well, on the same subject, the district does have a manure spreader that's available to rent. It's about 420 bushel machine with vertical beaters, so it spreads nice and even. The cost is $300 a day, and that does include manure testing and soil testing on one field if you arrange for that in time to get the results back before you do the spreading. Another thing that's happening right now, you talked about harvest, that also means it's time for people to start thinking about getting their cover crops in. So we also have a no-till drill available now. That's a 14-foot hay buster. It has a legume box and a native grass attachment. So it's good for habitat plantings, but it also works great for cover crops. The rent on that is $10 an acre. There is a minimum charge of $200. So for either of those machines, if you want more information or if you want to schedule checkout on either one, please call our office. That's 652-2551, extension 3. The other thing I want to point out, there are a number of tree planting programs out there. One of them is coming up on a deadline. The North Dakota Outdoor Heritage Fund, the Conservation District Tree Planting Initiative. That's a 60-40 cost share with a range of from $1,800 to $25,000. And those are due already on August 15th, and it does require an approved tree plan. So if you're thinking about going through that program, you need to get hold of us very soon so we can get that tree plan done. The other programs, you have a little more time. And if you want information about any of those programs, about the machines, any of our services, you can also go to our website, which is fosterscd.com. So if you want to contact us about any of those things, please do so.
Okay. Sounds good. Mary, did you have anything else for us this morning at all? Or?
Nope, that's it. Thanks for
Okay.
having me.
You bet. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate that. Dion, how about you? Anything else?
I think I covered the most important stuff. Just if you're interested in anything, give us a call, and we'll do what we can to help you out.
All right. Well, thanks, ladies, for stopping in. We appreciate that. And that concludes another edition of Here's What's Happening this morning. This morning, we're glad to be joined in studio by Mary Berg. And Mary is the Livestock Environmental Management Area Specialist for NDSU Research Area Extension Center, just north of Carrington here. And Dion Schaff as well, District Manager for the Foster County Soil Conservation District.